Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the finest Dawn of War Soulstorm cast this side of East Yorkshire. Today we have a 1v1 on Blood River. Over in the Space Marine corner we have USA Titan, and in the Chaos Space Marine corner we have Toros5 or Toros V. Not sure if we're using the Roman numerals or not. Chaos player throwing down some cultist squads. A quick cheeky Chaos Temple with some Raptors coming out. Excellent. We're going to see some early game aggression, fingers crossed hopefully. Space Marine player doing the usual scout opening with a single chapel barracks, focusing that down as quickly as possible, probably aware that the Chaos player will be throwing down Chaos Temple twice as quick with their cultist's ability to pray the speed down or up, however you fancy looking at it. We have got a Space Marine squad coming out and a Force Commander also joining the fray. Space Marine player just capturing their immediate listening posts, same as the Chaos player, capping those with some listening posts on top. Raptor squad going to come out. I'm very interested to see they're going to come in and do a Scout Marine squad in with their chain swords and their pistols. And there we go, just in the nick of time, the Chaos Space Marine player has intercepted some Space Marines coming out of nowhere. They're going to try and delay the cap, which is very nice. That's exactly what the Raptors want to be doing. Now just hanging out in the river. Remember that in this river they have got negative cover, so they will be taking more damage from ranged fire. Force Commander are about 50%. Raptors are now going to come around here and see if they can prevent some more listening posts from being put down, but that one's already been put down. May as well see if they can stop the scout squad from taking on this listening post, and they're doing exactly what they want to do. And they're actually putting a fair amount of money into this Raptor squad. 6 members now, with a 7th to come. And are they able to stop it? They are not able to stop the cap, but they are able to kill one scout member and potentially kill a second one. Maybe do a full squad wipe. Excellent. Real good value for money, these Raptors. Not even bothering trying to attack the scout, not the scouts, the Space Marine squad now. They are just causing as much mischief as possible while these cultists are going around and capping absolutely everything. Loads of listening posts going down, so the Chaos player's economy is well and truly underway. These Raptors have definitely paid for themselves. We have got a second Space Marine squad coming out. No Assault Marines to challenge the maneuverability of these Chaos Raptors. Although the Raptors now are a bit low on health, although mind you, maybe no need to rebuild or recruit their numbers, as they have done what they have set out to do. So they're going to run away now, the Chaos Space Marine player. Although the economy is looking really, really good, maybe wanting to actually build something with the economy that they've built up. Cultists are now going to engage scouts in close combat. The Raps are going to come in to assist. They're going to hopefully prevent this heavy bolter from going down. If the heavy bolter does go down, then that will mean that this relic is more or less untouchable by the Chaos player for some time. These scouts are not having the best of times though with these cultists. And can they manage it? Can he do it? Almost, maybe, not quite. They've got one more, and no, he's not going to. Will he do it? And he does do it. Fantastic. So, as a nice little bit of a pickup, and rather than wasting their time slowly but surely dying to this heavy bolter, they are going to retreat. While this is going on, while all this is going on, blooming Space Marines coming up, knocking on the front door of Chaos, going to take down these plasma generators. We have got a Chaos Lord coming from the Chaos Temple. Raptors are going to come in to try and prevent any more damage being done, but the plasma generator does go down. This listening post is going to take a peg in. More scouts coming in. The listening post has, well, I mean, this one has got a heavy bolter on. Probably expecting the Space Marine player to not go in as far as they did. Got a bit of a critical mass of Space Marines now. So, yeah, this is, and the cultists are just capturing this critical location because, I mean, why not? Why not? Something died here. I don't know what died, but it exploded. And now this Chaos Temple is going down. Cultists over here are also going to capture a critical location. Space Marines have moved back a little bit too far. They're now getting pegged by the upgraded listening post. The Raptor squad are doing their best, but their morale is broken. Chaos Lord is also doing his best. We've got some Chaos Space Marines attempting to join in. Not sure if the Chaos... Oh, not the Chaos Space Marines. The regular, ordinary, Emperor-fearing Space Marines. And if they're going to try and go in for the killing blow. I mean, they could in theory. But I mean, I don't know why they're standing in the middle of... in between all the Chaos here and all the Chaos there. But, you know, they have faith. They have faith in the Emperor. May as well stand in the river. They are taking a bit of a pegging here. Not going to take down the full listing post, I don't think. Or maybe they are. Maybe they're going to stay around and see if they can at least decap that. Because, I mean, if they do decap it, then they will get a fair bit of resources back from them. Or at least it will cost the Chaos Marine a fair bit of resources having to rebuild it. Well, it is costing the Space Marine player a fair bit of resources to physically rebuild every one of his fallen Space Marines. One of the Space Marines losing their morale, and they managed to destroy the listing post, which is a good benefit. Maybe it's now the time to retreat as the cultists are returning from either side. Victory countdown going down for the Chaos Space Marine player, and they're going to try and focus down the Chaos Lord as well. Which, I mean, these Marines are putting in the work. They don't care how many of their number they lose. They're just Chad Marines staying still, minding their own business, holding off the Chaos Horde as it grows and grows in numbers. While this is going on really quickly, are any things being built up? Are they preventing... I mean, they've got 2 plasma generators. I was wondering why they were holding back so far. I was wondering if maybe they were trying to distract the Chaos player from any of the tech that they might be teching up. And the Chaos player is now coming in with some Raptors as well to tie up some of the Marines. And the Marines are going to run away. Recapturing strategic points. I assume that the scouts, while the Space Marine were... Well, the Space Marines were assaulting the Chaos Space Marines. This is really difficult to commentate a fight when saying Space Marines and Chaos Space Marines. Infinitely more difficult than I originally anticipated. Still, the remaining bodies of the scouts and Raptors still littering the battlefield. The Raptors are chasing the Marines all the way back home. None of these listing posts have been upgraded. This chapel barracks in prime location for some spanking. Some Space Marine squads are going to come down in. No upgrades as far as I'm aware on the Stronghold. This is a tier 1 game as if ever I've seen one. No upgrades going down for the Chaos Temple neither. This is just an infantry slog. Space Marine player is running away as much as possible. Marine squad has been deployed. They're going to assist. This listing post is being upgraded. Might be for the benefit of the Chaos player to try and take down that listing post as quickly as they can. This listing post has got its own upgrade as well. A mirror of what happened earlier. Raptors trying to take on that Servitor. Engaging close combat with the Marine squad here. For the assistance of the listing post. Well, I'm not sure they're going to... they've now got another upgrade over here, so the actual engagement in the base is going to be a little bit more hazardous for the Chaos player than originally anticipated. Lots of bots fire going down from all different directions. Raptors going down fairly cool. Actually, no, they're holding their own. They've got 7. Rebuilding, or should I say, reinforcing as quickly as possible. Another upgrade going down on this listening post. The Chaos Space Marine player is now retreating to the safety of the not being attacked by listening post areas. The critical locations have been controlled. We've got a singular scout chilling out here, probably waiting for something. Chaos Lord is back down. We've got a Chaos Armory coming down. Victory countdown being a thing. So we've got... Who's this? This is owned by the Space Marine player. Middle owned by the Chaos player. And the far left being owned by the Chaos player. So the Space Marine player needs to at least capture one of those points in the next 6 minutes. Loads of chaos going on down here. The listening post here is a Chaos one, so they do not want to push too far ahead. Raptors getting in the way, preventing the Space Marines from a quick and speedy retreat. Chaos Lord slapping some boys about. Space Marine player going to come back into the protective range of the listening post. We have got some bolter fire, heavy bolter, well not heavy bolters, but just like lots of bolter fire coming down now. couple of Chaos Marines going down. I wonder if they're going for any upgrades for their units now. No upgrades so far. Armory going down. And a level 1 monastery upgrade for the Space Marine player. Level 1 Desecrated Fortress just about to finish for the Chaos player. Another plasma generator going down. He hasn't replaced the one that was destroyed a while ago. So while his requisition... what are these ones called? Yeah, requisition resources. Probably doing well for the Chaos Space Marine player. The power resources going... In fact, actually, let's just double quick. I mean, it's a little bit. Enough to maybe get some cheeky vehicles on the pitch. We've got some War Gear Bionics going down for the Space Marine player as well. We've got some grenade launchers for the cultists. Now we've got smooth, free units of Space Marines. The Chaos Gods do speak clearly now. Taking hold victory in 5 minutes. Still in the favour of the Chaos Marine. Monastery upgrade, 75% done. What is the Chaos player doing with his upgrades? Is he just going in for Arpege the Week? And he's throwing down a sacrificial circle. For the life of me, I cannot remember if that is the one with the obliterators in it or not, or whether it's the one with the pink horrors in it. So I assume that he's probably thinking that the Space Marine player will be getting some vehicles down. Going for a chaplain, by the looks of things. Going for some target finders, so going for that long-range play. If there are some pink horrors on the field, then that'll be... oh, mind you... No, change of torment. He's going to go for his... not the librarian. What's the Chaos Space Marine magic dude called? The opposite of a librarian. The not librarian. Some heavy bottles down here, so these Chaos Space Marines... Oh, they've also got their own heavy bolters as well, but in the nice safety of a heavy piece of cover. They're going to be at a benefit in a long-range engagement. Fingers crossed if the Chaos Space Marine players kept their grenade launchers. There we go. That might be able to knock these... Hold up. They don't knock them out over on their asses, so never mind. The heavy bolter listening post has gone down. Cultists have been melted. Chaos Space Marine player is running away. The Raptors might come in handy here with their flamethrowers to deny one unit from using their heavy bolters. They've gone completely over the other side. They're going to swoop in from the back. Absolute carnage. Lots of focus fire going down on this now 5-man team. Raptors losing their will to live. Chaplain is joining that squad. They've now got 2 men, well, 1 singular Space Marine lieutenant in there holding down the squad for reinforcements. They've been upgraded with plasma pistols. We've got the Chaos Sorcerer, that's what his name is, holding down these Space Marines. Chaos Lord slapping these boys around. A little bit of Eldritch fire, or bolts, or whatever you call them, also knocking Space Marines down. That's a lot of dead Space Marines for such a short period of time. Space Marines moving around the side, trying to get a bit of distance between the Raptors. The Raptors are almost dead. 1 Raptor left. Bit of a clutch play going on there. Chaos Lord coming in with the Chaos Sorcerer. 1 singular Raptor, just narrowly being reinforced by a second one. Just enough to hold these guys back from holding their bolters down and laying down some fire. Chaos Space Marines now throwing down some heavy bolter fire of their own. Very, top tier use of the Raptors. And some Khorne Berserkers. Excellent. That's what we like to see. Engaging in the melees. Using their chain axes to full effect. Some Assault Marines now coming in to counter the Raptors. And now they're also going to tie up this Chaos Marine unit. So it's just a case of who can slap who the hardest in close combat. The Khorne Berserkers still holding strong with their 4 men. Assault Marines... also at 4 men, about to get their Assault Marine Sergeant. Gonna throw down some grenades potentially. I'm not sure where the Chaos Lord still slapping around. Chaplain, half health. Almost catching these guys by the chains. Assault Marines are going to run away, and the Chaos Space Marine player is going to hold down the fort here. That singular scout that we ignored earlier managed to prevent a critical location victory. Very exciting game so far. What's going on in the base? We've got a machine cult going down. We have got some more sacrificial circles here. Well, when I say more, I mean it's still there. Not doing anything in particular. They probably spent a load of money on those cultists. But let's look at the requisition. So this is the... What team am I on at the moment? Chaos. They've got a fair bit of power resource on standby. Could do some lots of upgrades. And the same for the Space Marine player. But to be fair, the both of them have been spending a lot of money on infantry, so that's probably why they've got a bit of a abundance in green money rather than blue money. Rhino transports coming down. Excellent stuff. Be able to move their boys around quicker. A bit of harassment, bit of engagement. One moment they can be over here, the next minute they can be over recapturing this point. Chaos Space Marine player, I think, is focusing not so much anymore on taking down the base, but trying to win via a victory point. Sorry, should I say a critical location control victory. Assault Marines jumping in, going to force these Chaos Marines away, but the Chaos Marines did... Oh no, they didn't manage to capture that middle point. Have they still got this point captured? Yes, they have.
The enemy is attacking.
What's going on down here? The scout was going to try and sneak over here and capture that point, but the Raptors managed to capture him. Just in the nick of time. No one's came down here much since that clutch servitor build. God rest in peace these servitors. These two have sacrificed themselves for the greater Space Marine good of holding the relic down, disembarking where they're disembarking to. Ah, yep. Oh, they've come down here quick as you like. They slapped this listening post down, preventing the Chaos Space Marine player from holding their relic. I think that's the second time the Space Marine player has lost their big listening post to this Space Marine player. Now a bit of a push coming from Chaos Marines. Can they get into close combat before they lose much of their number? Gone down from 7 to 6. They're going to tie up one squad. Assault Marines are going to tie up the other squad. Chaos Sorcerer is going to tie up these boys, as the Chaos Lord is going to come in and slap these boys around. They've been hit by this Space Marine, well, Chaos Space Marine unit has been slapped with a grenade from the Assault Marines. Down to 3 of their number, 2 of their number, 1 of their number. Are they going to get a full slapping in? Oh, no, Defiler comes in as well. But the Assault Marines aren't going to care one jot. They're going to try and take down this full squad for a full wipe. But then the Raptors come in. That's going to sign for the Assault Marines to run away. We've got a Dreadnought coming in. Not been deep striked in, just going to not moonwalk, going to walk. Stride in confidently. Space Marines jumping out of their Rhino transport. But now there are 2 Defilers. It's not looking very pretty for the Space Marine player in this situation. I mean, absolutely, they're going to take down this whole Raptor squad. Can they actually kill it before they get some more reinforcements? Now there's 2 in there. A second Khorne Berserker squad going in. Some Eldritch Bolts being thrown in by the Chaos Sorcerer. Defiler's coming in for close combat, going to tie up these Space Marines. The Dreadnought going to slap around this Defiler. Does loads of damage. These Dreadnoughts are not to be messed with in close combat, especially when they're armed with 2 fists. Listening Post laying in some damage to these Space Marines. Although the Space Marine player is doing a fair bit, they are coming out on top. I can't see the Khorne Berserkers anymore. I cannot see the regular Chaos Marines, so I think all the infantry has gone down. All that's left is 1 singular Defiler and a Listening Post. We've now got 2 Dreadnoughts. A 3rd Defiler is being made. What else has been built up? 2 Chaos Marines are being thrown down. I think if I could be so brave, unless we're going backwards and forwards, I reckon that the Space Marine player is about to take this. Unless they can pull out some fancy shenanigans with their... Oh, now the Horror Squad's come out. Maybe a little bit too late. Too little too late for the Chaos Marine player. Yeah, that squad's going to get absolutely wiped. This Defiler is going to come out, move back a little bit, maybe save themselves in reserve. Got a second Defiler standing by. Chaos Marine player throws out the GG. The GG is returned in kind. I reckon this is it. But holding firm. Never want to surrender. Not until the fat lady sings. This Dreadnought is taking a bit of a pounding. and is going to be slapped away by a backhand of the Dreadnought. 2 Chaos Marines left. 1 Defiler holding the ground, holding the line even. I mean, I can't tell if he's just going to AFK. Oh, and there we go, and that is the player defeated sign. That was quite an exciting game. It was back and forth all the way around. No one really knew who was going to win until maybe that last 5 minutes or so when the Dreadnought started coming down and slapping away the Defilers. But we saw some really good units. I mean, it's not every game that you see some Khorne Berserkers. Not every day you get to see a Rhino Transport being actually used as a transport to get the boys up and about places. Anyway, my name's been Mr. Landshark. It's been a pleasure as always. I'll see you on the flip side. Peace.